Experts are sounding the alarm over a dangerous weather system being called a bomb cyclone, which could strike Australia's east coast in the next few days. Thousands of SES crews are already on high alert, bracing for destructive winds, huge surf and torrential rain, as well as flash flooding. And for more, Tony Auden, 7 News meteorologist, joins us live in our weather centre this morning. Good morning to you, Tony. All right, it's already sort of started with a bit of rain in Queensland. Where's it falling at the moment?
Good morning, David. Well, we'll call it nuisance rain along much of the Queensland coast for the start of the school holidays. As we check the radar here, steady rain streaming across tropics, central Queensland, down to the southeast and even the Tweed coast in New South Wales. We've seen a couple of spots picking up over 50 millimetres in the Bayside Islands off Brisbane and the Tweed. Onto the forecast for today, again, moderate, steady rain for the most part here. A trough, this dotted line forms off the coast, drags the focus for that heaviest rain offshore late in the day. Then by tomorrow, well, I think the Sunshine Coast will start living up to its name yet again.
Well, that's some good news there. Tell us about this though, Tony. We know that experts like you, meteorologists like you don't love the term rain bomb, but this is being called a bomb cyclone. How does it differ? What's the difference here?
Yes, that's right. Well, a rain bomb isn't really a recognised term, and I'll say that every time it's used, a meteorologist's soul dies, at least partially. But a bomb cyclone or a bomb low is a proper term. It's defined, it's used worldwide, and here we can see it in action. So it refers to the pressure at the centre of this low bombing or dropping significantly. These isobars here, a lot more lines on the screen over the next 24 to 36 hours as that low bombs. And as it bombs, well, we're expecting a band of really strong winds to start wrapping around that system and lashing the New South Wales coast from tomorrow through Wednesday and Thursday. Central and southern parts of the New South Wales coast very likely to be over 100 k's an hour. And even southern Queensland could see some really nasty westerly wind gusts, and inland parts there could see worse wind gusts than we saw in Cyclone Alfred. With the wind, large waves up over 5 to 6 metres offshore start hammering the New South Wales coast. Damaging surf and coastal erosion are likely. So, David, maybe give it a few days until you head out on your surfboard.
Yeah, well, yes, I'll give it quite a few days, and I vow never to use that term rain bomb again. So there's still a very high chance of more flooding rain with this system then, Tony?
Well, it's all dependent on exactly how close this low gets to the coast, and we can see that here, bands of rain wrapping around, pushing onto coastal parts of New South Wales. If the low moves closer, it gets heavier. If it moves away, it gets lighter. So we move on to the forecast rain totals. We're expecting pretty much a band or a strip of heavy rain, at least 100 to 200 millimetres along large parts of New South Wales, eastern Victoria. That would be enough to give us at least some minor flooding, and the Bureau has issued a flood watch. Of course, we need to watch subtle changes. That flooding could get a lot worse.
Yep, fingers crossed it clears up before the school holidays. That's a lot of kids inside playing Monopoly with their parents. Thanks for that, Tony. Here's Nat.